Oh, happy Sunday. Ain't nobody here yet. Let's pause for station identification. Hey, Ada. Hey, sis. Love you, love you, love you. Let's chat. Let's talk about it. I'm just trying to see if anybody wants to come in and have some wine. Y'all got your wine? Y'all got your little drink, your water, your vodka? Honey, it is Sunday. For me, it's still Sunday afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. I hope it's before 5 o'clock because the goal is to do this every Sunday. I should be on between the hours of 4 and 5 Pacific Standard Time. Somebody tell me what time it is. Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird, Ada. I love you too. I love you too. You should do some lives. I haven't seen you pop up live. I have not. It's 5:55 there. Yes. Okay, Jess. Is Cece with you? Or is it just Jess? Look, I'm about to pour my drink because I really don't like drinking by myself. People be like, oh, you alcoholic. No, I drink socially. That's why. It's just gonna finish this up. That's why. Hey, y'all. Hey. Y'all is coming in. You know, I'm sorry, y'all. I want to talk today. You know, last week when I came on, I ain't had nothing to talk about. I was just chatting with y'all. Hey, Sissy. Hi, Shelly. Look, that's E. Michelle. Y'all, A. Marie Beauty. E. Michelle is in the house. Oh, hi, Ty. Jess and Cece is in the house. Listen, go and check their content out and subscribe. I'm not trying to bully y'all because I love them in real life like I love you. So, hey, Cece girl. Hey, Cece girl. Yes, I love that vegan lasagna. I got y'all on my watch list so I can binge watch after I finish this, after I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, after I watch, what the hell is it? Escape, still kicking it. So yeah. Cheers. Good afternoon. Did y'all go to church today? My auntie had me up early in the morning. If you follow me on Snapchat at I am Talisa Rae, you saw that I was up and smoke box. I'm sipping some Behringer's White Zinfandel. You like this unit, girl? Look, honey, you know, I was like, you know, it took about 10 years off of me. Hey, Marva. Hi, way from Illinois. Yes, you know, I love y'all. I love when y'all come through and say hello to your girl. Because we're going to have a conversation. We're going to talk about something today. We're going to talk about some shit today. Oh, A. Wilson. Hey, baby. You know, y'all, let me tell y'all something. My little heart goes pitter-patter when I see my ray of sunshine. Y'all, my heart, when y'all be like, how y'all doing? How you doing? My heart go, boop, 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 boop. I love y'all in real life. I tell you that all the time. So, yeah, this is White Zinfandel. Right here. This is White Zinfandel. It's now an empty bottle. But it's okay. Because the way my liver set up is I'm going to have some water and flush this out. You know, we had good brunch this afternoon. I had some crab cake over Holland. Thank you, boo. Over Holland with hollandaise sauce. I forgot what the hell is it called. What is it called when it's the egg McMuffin or the muffin, the meat, and then the poached egg at the top and what is that called? God, it's a name for it, and I can't think, but mine was crab cakes, and it was good, but I'm full. I mean, it was all right. I'm full. Yes! Yes, Ty. Stuffed salmon and asparagus. Listen, y'all, if y'all pescatarians trying to go vegetarian, might want to be vegan, Cece cooks her ass off. Go check out Cece. Like, I was like, I'm gonna try them pre-cooked noodles. I was gonna wait, but you know what? Let's not wait any longer. Situationships. Let's talk about situationships. First off, Eggs Benedict. Hey, Mac. Look. Hey, Mac. My heart did go pitter-patter when I saw, hey, Mac. Y'all. I used to have this thing for Mac. Mac holds a special place in my heart. Anyway, hey D. So Right. Oh Lord is right. Let's talk about situationships. Let's try and first define exactly what a situationship is, because a situationship is definitely not a relationship at all. A situationship. How do y'all see it? What do you think a situationship is? Because from my standpoint, it's just you've got, benefits, you hanging out, you pretty much just fucking. There's no real commitment. Like, nothing's vested. Yeah, oh no, we hang out from time to time. Oh, we do a lot of texting. We don't really communicate. I don't really know a lot about you. A. Marie says, fuck and hang whenever. Girl, if you ain't calling a spade. A situationship, because I really want to know, because maybe as I, get wisdom in the many years that I've been here, that I'm missing it. So my girl A. Wilson says, being with someone who ain't available for friends with benefits and stuff. D, yes, and stuff. I'm gonna have to agree with y'all. Now, okay, so since we go no committing in a relationship, yes, Michelle. So listen, I don't know how many of y'all have been in a situationship, because I promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. I live in my light and my truth. I own it, and the only way you can own it, only way you can get better at it is by owning it, evaluating it, see what you've done wrong, and kind of fix the shit, okay? So, we're going to talk about it, and we're going to be honest. Whether you share with me and the rest of our family or not, I want you to be honest with yourself and kind of evaluate yourself. And though I thought about this subject, we going off the cuff. Okay, well then have your Henny, but I sure want you to, I want your input, because you are a male and not many men like to participate and communicate, but the only way women know what's up, it's enjoying each other every moment you have for those moments. Okay, Matt. And I'm going to go ahead and sip my wine. So it took me So, as you can see, there was a male definition different than what some men were with us as friends with benefits, no commitment, and then you have somebody who just had a good, spin on it. It's enjoying every moment that you have with one another, y'all. Though this hair is, Hey, Daryl, y'all, that's my family. It is a big glass. It's a big glass, but it's the only glass I'm gonna have. I figure why would not, the one glass is going to be enough. It should last the whole broadcast. I'm probably going to be tipsy by the time we get to the end. So when I think about situationships, because I have unfortunately been in several situationships, some knowingly, some that I wanted to blossom into something else, and then there were some that were unknowingly to me. Fortunately for me, if you guys don't know, I have had the chance to be loved completely, entirely, wholeheartedly, with all my flaws. As the pastor said today, I had the gold when I was married. Now, my husband has passed away. He's been gone a few years now, so don't feel bad for me. God has given me something that most people will never, ever experience. That's somebody who loves you with all your crazy and who's willing to make adjustments. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about situationships. I didn't learn what love really looked like until I got married. Okay, and I'm gonna be honest. If I'm 41 now, I got married to my husband in 2012. So that was 5 years ago. If I'm 41 now, I got married when I was 36. How about that? That should put some perspective on some shit for you. Not that I'm not saying that people didn't love me before, but I think that people weren't vested in who I am as a person, and I wasn't invested in them either. Like, I love you. Oh, it's cool. We good, but are you somebody I want to continue with? I'm one of those people that are quick to bow out. Like, okay, it's not working out. I'm cool. It's good. Look, I don't want to be bothered. And fortunately for me, my then boyfriend, who became my husband, was like, no, you don't get to walk away that easy. You don't get to call it quits that easy. You don't get to, we get to talk about it. So, okay, let's not talk about me again. Let's go back. Rewind. Let's go back to situationships. So, are you voluntarily saying, I want to be with this person and I don't want it to go anywhere? Yes, Ty, and you and I have definitely experienced it. Yeah, getting married later in life was a good thing for me. And y'all know that sometimes I realize when I watch other people's lives that they comment after, like there's a little bit of a delayed reaction. So if I seem delayed, sorry, not sorry. Let's blame YouTube. They need to get it together. But are you voluntarily going into these relationships knowing that these situationships, knowing that they won't go anywhere, that they aren't going to amount to a damn thing, that you really gonna be lost and confused? Now, sometimes we go into situationships knowing that that's what it is because we have had a conversation and knowing that we don't want anything else. But that's rare. It's not until you really reach, like, anybody under 30, 35, I might hurt your feelings, okay? Because you really don't know shit until you're 35. Like, you really don't know. I mean, you know shit, but you don't know shit. Like, you don't know that all that time you had wasted, you could have just, men in particular, you could have just said, this is what it is I'm looking for. This is what I want. I just want to hang out and have fun. Now, ladies, when they say I just want to hang out and have fun, you got to take what they're saying at face value. I just want to hang out and have fun. That is a situationship. Anytime you ask a man, where is this going? Are we going anywhere? Where do you see us? And they get to hemming and hawing. Let me tell you, they probably don't want to progress any further. And so I had this conversation with somebody that I really cared for, and they automatically thought that I was saying I wanted to jump into a relationship. My conversation with you was so that I know what I should be doing. Should I be dating other people? Because now at this point in my life, now that I've healed and know what I want, I want a relationship. I know I'm going to want a relationship. Hell, I might even want to get married again. So if I'm meeting you and I'm dating you, I have questions that I want to ask. I want to know what it is you're looking for. Are you looking to be in a relationship? I'm not talking about today. I'm not even talking about tomorrow. But ultimately, what's your end goal? Do you want a relationship? Do you see yourself, not necessarily with me, but with anybody for that matter, being in a relationship? Because I'm dating with a purpose. Like, I'm dating with knowing I want someone to commit wholeheartedly to me. I'm dating with a purpose. So if I'm asking you and you're not saying anything, fellas, or you're saying, oh, no, I just want to have fun, and believe me when I tell you that I'm going to take what you say, and I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that most women will take what you say and run with it. Like, you're saying to me, I want to have fun right now. You know, I want to have fun. I want to have a good time. Listen, that's okay to say I want to have fun. I want to have a good time. Because me as a woman, guess what I'm going to say? Okay, that's cool. I'm glad to know where we stand. And I want to be as open with you as possible. I want to be as open with you as I possibly can. And I'm going to say, okay, well, I want something more, but we can hang out. We can hang out. Hell, you could go buy me something to eat because, honey, all this goodness has to stay good by getting fed. You could take me out. We could go to the movies. We could go eat. We could go golf and stuff. We could go paint stuff. We could do a whole lot of shit. But I am going to cut off me just exclusively talking and dealing with you. I'm going to start dating and seeing other people because we don't have the same end goal. And I can't get myself caught up. Y'all hear that, ladies? I want you to hear me. I can't get myself caught up. I can't get myself caught up. What do you mean, Talisa? Because when you start dating one person exclusively because you have a good time with them, because they make you feel good, you laugh, and hell, you might have good chemistry, okay? You might have great chemistry, and them is the worst ones. I'm from right here. I'm from right here, CC and Jess, right here, California. Sounds probably like I got a little southern something in me. That's because, you know, I do. Just a little bit. Ain't never left ain't never left Southern California. So when people be like, you from the South? I am. South LA. So, you know, you start seeing one person and being specific with that one person, that one love, that one, oh, I'm spending all this time, and you thinking, oh, well, he feeling me. Oh, I could just forget about what he told me in the beginning. No, baby, you can't. As women, we are monogamous creatures, okay? We are loyal and faithful when it comes to a commitment with any one person, any you know, any future, because I don't want to just say, you know, I don't want to be gender biased, you know what I'm saying? So any, help me y'all, significant or purposeful or somebody you're attracted to, y'all hear me, y'all with me. So you constantly seeing that someone as a woman, we are emotional. So we start attaching ourselves to them. Those good conversations that we have on the phone, those late night conversations, that good food we eating. Hell, it didn't got so good to you that you like, well, just come over. Just come over and have a drink. Come over and I'm going to cook. Come over. So now you doing something different, okay? Now you still exclusively seeing that. Okay, so even though it started one way doesn't mean it stays that way. No, but when there's a shift, don't you think that there should be communication about it? Because me, Talisa, it needs to be communicated to me, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm going by what you told me. And if we don't revisit the conversation, sir, we progress forward. And most men aren't communicators. And most women are just going to make the assumption that we've got it. You know, most women are just going to be like, oh, you know, he in. And he may not be. He may not have made the transition. He may not made the transition. So let me just stop, because I see there's some conversation here going that I've just been ignoring on purpose about Mac and I's relationship, okay? Y'all, Mac had me. He had my heart. He could have had me if he wanted me. However, we didn't see eye to eye on certain things. I think we were in different places at different times. And, you know, it's just what happened. I mean, I would tell you, but he's kind of private. I would give you the real rundown. If he says it's okay to tell you, baby, I'm going to tell you. But I don't think that he really wants, you know what I'm saying? We just, you know, it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. He still holds a special place in my heart. If he ever needs me for anything, of course I would be there. He can call me. But yeah, you know, sometimes you just be like, sometimes you love somebody and it just don't mesh. And sometimes, you know, see, I'm finna go into a whole nother conversation, because now I'm talking about love, okay? I'm talking, when you talk about love, when men and women love differently, and maybe next week we should talk about what you consider love. You understand? What do you consider? How do you read love? What do you see love as? You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's a conversation. Let's put a pin in that for next week. Let's talk about, because people don't know what love is, and they be like, oh, well, how do you know that you love them? Or how do you know? So let's put a pin in love, because that's a conversation that we surely need to have. I see it all the time. Well, how do you know? Even one of my good girlfriends, excuse me, who has no problem with, you know, securing a relationship, a committed relationship with someone, have long-term relationship. She even says, how do I know that I'm in love with him? How do I know? How did you know that you were in love with your husband? What was it? Even when my husband asked me to marry him, and I said, no, I love him. And they said, well, how do you know that you love him? So I'm going to stop, because I'm about to go into a whole, like, love is an action word. Love is and how do you see love? So let's go back to situationship. So, I was saying how now we as women have gotten, you know, attached, and he may not be. So if you start feeling like, oh, you know, I want to be in a committed relationship with you, I really am digging you, I feel like we've progressed from one place to another. Trust me when I tell you that most men will not come and have that conversation. Most men, I'm not going to say all men, and I'm not going to say I'm not going to do that to y'all, but I'm going to say that most men are going to be like, they're just gonna go with the flow too. They ain't gonna stop and have the conversation unless they run into Talisa Lee. Ooh, I done gave y'all my name. Unless you run into Talisa Rae, you understand what I'm saying? Who's gonna say to you, well, you need to communicate that to me. I need to know how you feel. I need to know what it is. I need to know. You know, if you don't tell me, then I don't know. If you don't tell me that this isn't working for you, then I don't know. If you don't tell me that you want us to be something more, then I don't know. I'm gonna go off what you told me in the beginning, because I've been burnt enough times. I've been hurt. Been burnt, been misused and abused enough time to know that I'm not going to just make the assumption anymore. Even sometimes now, today, I mean, I'm not seeing anybody exclusively, but even now, today, I could totally find myself liking somebody and pull up, because guess what? I'm not finna be in this by myself. You ain't finna have me looking stupid like I'm 20 fucking 5. We ain't finna do that. I didn't did enough of that. And if we gonna have fun, and that be it, you know, fun, all the F's, fun, capital F's, and they all start F-U. If we gonna start doing that, then that's what we gonna do. But again, it's hard for a woman to take the two apart. Okay, let me say this. These new millennial women, these women that are 20, 25, you know how you see all these memes and shit, and they be all, you know, I'm cheating and I'm fucking it for fun and I'm leaving it. Honey, you still a woman. And that's why you look old. You're running through yourself too fast. Like, y'all, I ain't gonna give y'all all the information, but fuck it. I was a little promiscuous in my younger youth, in my younger days. Thank God for his mercy. Thank God, honey. Because, honey, I was the fun girl, you know, and just thought that was what you should do. Honestly, I kind of got fucked up in my head after my first son's father. Like, so I kind of just was like, fuck niggas, they ain't shit. Fuck niggas, get what you can. And still, I didn't end up winning. I didn't win until I got in my 30s. Do you understand? Like, so I'm just saying, so we have these new millennials that make it seem like having more than one man and fucking all these different people are okay. And it's not. It's not. You get all these different spirits deposited into you. You get all their traits. So they be trifling. You trifling. You ain't even watching your kids. Your mama got your kids all the time. You're trifling. You understand? They lazy and ain't got no job. Guess what? They want you to stay at home with them and be lazy. It's a transfer of spirit. So yeah, you gotta be careful. And so we can't be listening to these millennial women, and they're not even with young ladies, thinking that it's okay to be having several different men. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's okay for you to be with one person. And since we're going to talk about being with one person, and y'all, I'm just jumping all over the place. So you slow me down, because I am reading your comments. Just slow me down. Like, Talisa, wait, go back. Because I don't have no outline, even though I should. I went and got my nails done instead of writing down my outline for the topic. Got my mani-pedi. Good, Ada, because, you know, I be all everywhere. But, what was I saying? I was saying something, and it had a point. It was going somewhere. We talked about spirit transfers. Talked about spirit transfers. I don't know. I really don't know. I was on a roll, y'all. I don't even know what the fuck I was just talking about. And I've only had 2 or 3 sips of the damn wine, okay? Like, anyway, so let me just find another something, grab on hold to it, and move forward, okay? Let me just grab hold of something different. So I was talking about the millennial women. Oh, I said after my son father messed me. Okay. Yeah, see, them is my ray of sunshine, y'all. Them right there. I mean, all y'all are, but I can count on my girls. It's a few of y'all. Y'all know who you are. And my guys, they come in and they be like, if my son had a shirt on, he just walk by and have him come over and say hello. He might even have, he millennial, but he got like an old soul, like, Not the little one, but the big one. But here come the little one. Come on, say hi. And he got a haircut, but he didn't brush his hair, but he's still so handsome. Come on, hurry up. Oh, Mr. Wymack said he's back. His phone died, so he missed all that. He probably missed all of the stuff that I said about him. Hi, say hi, Kingston.
Hello.
I think Royal's going to put a shirt on. Maybe he'll say hi. And then we'll go back to situationships. Don't be silly. I'm going to ban you from being in here with me. Oh, thank you. A. Wilson said you're handsome.
Read the comments.
Yeah, here, see? They come up on the side. I can do like this, and they stay. Oh, look. Ada says you're handsome.
Thank you.
Don't say I know. Don't say. You been in my chewing gum?
No.
Look, all of them. Oh, hey, Kingston. Oh, handsome son. Now, here's my other one. He look a little homeless, though. Like, I be saying, I really need him to get a haircut. He finna be mad.
No.
He needs a haircut. No. He trying to let it grow out.
No,
he probably like, why are you touching my hair? Yeah, you spelled it right. That's it. That's exactly how you spelled it. I let them come on in because this one he likes to. Thank you.
That's love light.
Love light.
Royal ugly.
Oh, Royal. He said. They said Royal. Royal. Kingston said y'all said he was cute, but Royal's ugly. Yeah, them is my babies. They, resemble kind of, but I think it's because they look a little bit like their mama, honey. Anyway, so now that they're gone, back to earphones and PS4. I thought maybe the oldest one would want to chime in, but he doesn't. So, situationships. Thank you. Girl, I couldn't. So, Royal, when he was born, his name was supposed to be, so I'm Talisa Rae. He was supposed to be Tyler Rae. He was going to have the name Tyler Rae too. But instead, thank you, Heaven Sent. Thank you. He was supposed to be Tyler Rae, but he came out and, I was 20 when I had him. So I was drugged up from, I didn't have an epidural or anything, but they gave me a little muscle relaxer and I was still kind of drugged up. And they came in with my baby. That was before they was sleeping in the room with you or whatever, and my mom was like, let me sing, and my great aunt England was like, let me sing too. So they grab him and they look, and then she was like, ooh, this little nigga gonna be royalty. Excuse the NIGGA, but those were her exact words. My mother then took the paper that you write the birth certificate information on and said, that's his name, it's gonna be royalty. My mother is weird like that, okay? Very weird like that. Like, my name is Talisa. Why? Because my cousin Christy was going over to my other cousin's house. Her name was Lisa, and she said, I'm going over to Lisa. I'm going over to Lisa's house. Get it? Talisa. I'm going over to Lisa's house. Yeah, so I'm Talisa. Back to situationship. Matt Kingston's doing good in school right now. He's doing excellent in school. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so situationships. So now this day and age, right? A Marie goodness, A Wilson, right? It's very, very creative. She's named all the people based on something. Like my brother is Justin, and he was just in time. Like something wrong with them people. So with the situationships, like we want to pretend like we can handle, number one, seeing more than one man at a time, honey. I mean, when I say seeing, I don't mean just like dating. I don't mean like dating. I mean like, giving up goodness and mercy to more than one man at a time. I mean, I know that it's been done. I know that people are doing it, but you kind of feel empty in the inside. Does any woman other than me want to be honest about sleeping with more than one person at the same time? Okay, I'm going to be honest. So it hasn't been in the recent years, but like I told you, I was the fun girl. And I was having fun. My son's father had really put me in a place where I didn't trust people. I felt stupid after him. I felt used after him. We've grown since then and are really good friends now. But he kind of was the catalyst to who I was in my 20s. Like, at least so I had Royal at 20. And I found out that, I was the other woman. It was just really a big ass fucking mess. And so I want to say probably from So maybe like 21 all the way until like 29. I was just like, I mean, I like you and everything, but one of my homegirls would be like, you get tired of him after 90 days. We'd be like, where's Whoop-de-Wop? And you'd be like, he was getting on my nerves. He was calling me all the time. I didn't want to be bothered. He wanted a relationship. Like, he kind of really fucked me over. My mind was fucked up, and, you know, to God be the glory. Yes, I'm cursing and praising God at the same time. I'm an entirely different person. All those experiences have shaped me. Hi, Trees. Hi, Trees. Okay, so she says, I think that women should be honest versus saying that they can handle, situationships when they know they really want a monogamous relationship. If you didn't call that thing like it was, trying to get rid of the little thing on the side, but I guess I could let it stay. Hold on, y'all. I got so much stuff going on. Anybody else drinking? I know Smokebox, he got some Hennessy. Y'all at least got some water. I should probably have some water too. But you feel empty in the inside. Because honestly, you're not devoting. Okay, Ada, drink the Coke, girl. Get a little ice. You can't focus on one we when it comes to relationships as women, we are faithful. That's who God made us to be, right? He made us, and as you know, men, he didn't make them that way. However, they should have evolved down and be loyal, faithful, committed human beings too. In my eyes, that's just me talking. I'm just saying. But as a woman, we can't handle all of that. Because we're nurturers, because we're givers. When you're seen, not just dating, okay, because I can date 2 and 3 different people, never sleep with them, and if I'm dating 2 or 3 different people, I'm not really holding your hand. I might if you grab my hand, but that means you're stepping yourself, you're doing something to put yourself in front of everyone else. So if I'm dating 2 or 3 people, I'm not holding your hand. I'm not trying to give you no real kisses, you know, with mouth open and transfer of saliva. You know, I'm not letting you rub on my booty when we hugging. It's really a lean over kind of hug. I'm not giving you all that attention. It's a ha ha ha. And really, if I'm dating more than one person, if I'm dating 2 or 3 people, there's no way that I can concentrate specifically on one person to make them feel like you or him and you have the green light, because we dating. But if I'm dating 3 or 4 people, it's because I like this from that person and this from that person, and this person does this well. You understand what I'm saying? Like, one guy could just be very complimentary and tell you how beautiful you are and how great you look in certain clothes, and you know, that's the thing you like about him. And then there's one guy that might just be somebody who listens to what you want to hear, because they all always don't have everything you fucking need. You be hoping they do, but they don't. They don't have everything we need. Like, we don't have everything they need, but that's why they think they get to step out instead of communicating. Sidebar, it's the wine. But they don't, so that's the reason that we end up being attracted to certain things about certain people. So there might be one person that you might be giving your goodness and mercy to, getting all the cookies and milk, honey, swirling around, chocolate milk, all kind of stuff. You might be over there having relations with one, but that's all you doing. So you might be like, well, it ain't nothing, because to me, sex without chemistry is just sex. Like, I could go be by myself. Sex without chemistry is just me by myself as a woman pleasuring myself, because I don't have any connection. The purpose of when you have an intimate relationship with someone, sex is 80% mental. So when you're in that situationship and you vested but he not, it's still just sex to him, but you are emotionally invested. So for me, if I know you and the chemistry is good, there's no way that I'm going to want to be with somebody else. So we need to have the conversation before we even get to the sex part. Like, if I feel like, something about this person that I really like and I want to spend that time with him, I think we need to have the conversation. And I'm going to be guilty. Not all the time have I had the conversation. But at this point in my life, I'm having the conversation. At this point in my life, I'm saying, what is it that, where is it that you want to go? What are you trying to do now? What is it, you know, are you just trying to have fun? And they can verbally say, well, I'm dating with a purpose, or I'm hanging out with you with a purpose. But if their actions aren't aligning up, then you still really are in a situationship. Because you could tell me whatever the fuck you want to tell me via text message. You could tell me whatever you want to tell me. You could tell me that I'm the best thing since sliced bread, that you think I'm beautiful and I have a beautiful soul. You can say all that good stuff, but it is, hey girl, hey Naomi. So, I mean, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me via text message, because that's really how people are communicating, and that fucking shit gets on my last damn nerve, okay? I don't care what nobody say. It gets on my nerves. All that text messaging. Like, I want to hear your voice. I'm from the pick up the phone and, you know, hey, how you doing? I'm from the voicemail era when you was rapping on your voicemail, singing, leave a message. You know, hey, shit, I remember be like, De La Soul, hey, how you doing? Like, I remember, okay? I remember. So I like hearing your voice, and the reason I like hearing your voice and actually looking at you is because I can tell better if you're real. And I kind of feel like Ty said, it is lazy. It's the lazy age, people. And I also kind of feel like it's a coward's way out. You could tell me whatever you want to say, and unfortunately, a lot of us believe it via the text message. But if you're in my face, my discernment, and I don't care what anybody says, that's God's gift to women. We automatically have intuition, aka discernment. It is a blessing that God has given us. It is our superpower. So if they're in your face or you're listening to them, you can hear it, you can feel it, you know what's real and what's not. But some people done got so good at it, so good at manipulating and faking the funk, that you don't even know that either. Like I don't know. I don't know. And though I say all of this, you know, it could sound like I might be a little bit bitter. Right, Trees? A lot of us do know, but we go against it. And because you said that, we go against it because we have that hope. I hope that, you know, he's going to change. I like this about me. I hope. Yes, Dr. Jackie. Y'all did see that Dr. Jackie's husband, Curtis, is that his name? I believe his name is Curtis, had an affair. Is it on right now? What time is it, y'all? You know, I'm on the West Coast. So, and I don't have cable anymore. I'm streaming everything through Hulu and like the Bravo app. So I don't always get it. Like if I still had direct TV, I could probably be watching it. Okay. That kind of broke my heart though. That kind of broke my heart about Dr. Jackie's wife. Girl, if you don't say that, we better go for the actuality of a man versus the potential of a man. And I'm telling you, okay, so Ty and Treese are married. They are giving you information from the married woman's standpoint. They're already married in happily committed relationships, okay? I'm giving you all kind of, I'm giving you the widow, I was married, I was a thought. Like, I'm giving it all to you. I'm giving it all to you from all points of view, honey. And I'm being as honest as I possibly can without really exposing too much. Even though if you really rock with me for real and you see me in the beginning, you know that I've already given you a lot of insight about who I am. Let's see. So A. Marie, it's heartbreaking. She is a great woman, but she messed up with the words she said. Right, that I'd rather him be happy with somebody else. I'd rather him leave, even though that's true. She shouldn't have said it. She shouldn't have said it. And then D, yep, women need to accept the man as he is, not what you want the man to be. I'm gonna definitely agree with that, because we do have the whole hope thing, and not to mention we have things that we want in a man, and that, you know, we think we see, or the potential of a man, or for instance, he ain't got a job, but you know that he's good with his hands, like with cars and houses, and excuse me, he's got great big dreams and aspirations, but he ain't got no plan, and he telling you all this stuff he want to do. You know, the homeboys come over and shit, and he fix the car, or, you know, Wooty Wop said he got a little job. I mean, you hoping on potential that maybe you can help him build this business, and a good strong woman can help him build his dream, but he has to have the foundation first. He has to really not just be a talker, not really be a talker and want to do the stuff. So that's the same thing with the relationship. So when he tells you he ain't rocking with you like that, you got to believe him until the conversation comes up again. And even if it doesn't come up again, it's your responsibility. If you feel like, I want to be in a committed relationship with you, it's your responsibility to say, hey, I really like you. I really dig you. Has anything changed? Are we moving forward? Are we progressing from just friends with benefits or just a situationship where we hang out on occasion to are we going to see if a relationship will work out? What are we doing? And a lot of people, men are always like, I had one guy right now. I'm just trying to be your friend. Okay. Well, we could be friends. Now, you do know what friends mean, because my homegirl ain't trying to fill on my booty, and she my friend. Now she might fill on my booty like, girl, your booty getting big, like that, but she ain't trying to squeeze up on it and come from behind and cut and tweaks my legs. So you can't possibly want to be my friend. I don't know what kind of friend you want to be, but you don't want to be my friend. You trying to get some of this goodness. Is that what that is? Listen, that's not dating with a purpose. That's not dating with a purpose. That's me being foolish. So I don't know. I don't know. My little Instagram is popping. So he trying to drop some wisdom on us, talking about find out what he say. Let's see what he said. Let me see again. What he say? Women, find out if the relationship isn't working. You need to make a change. So, okay, D, what are you saying? So if the relationship isn't working, it's my responsibility. I'm just asking for clarification purposes, because I'm sure we're all wondering. Are you saying, if the relationship isn't working, it's our responsibility to make the change? Are the men not being held accountable? Or are you saying leave as in the change? Oh, okay. There we go. I was wondering. So let's see. Ty said, I've had some deep spiritual conversations with my husband. He know the good, the bad, and the ugly. I know so many women who keep so much from the love of their life. Now, that's the truth. See, we need to jot that down for not this week, not the week coming up, because we're talking about the definition of love next week. But the week after that, we really need to talk about how much information is too much information. How much should you be sharing and how much shouldn't you be sharing? Because Ty, baby, let me tell you something. Hey, baby. Woo, let me tell you something. So, crack me up. That's the conversation you should have to an extent. I don't know if I should be giving up the whole graveyard. Like, I'm going to tell you why. Okay, I'm going to tell you why. So my husband, when I met him, he was on his way out of a relationship. Like, he was out the relationship, and here I am. Like, I'm coming in the relationship, right? Here I am. He's walking out. She's coming in. But his old relationship, he has, she cheated, so he had some kind of issues because insecurities, right? He had insecurities because she cheated. So I also feel like it's my responsibility as your wife to make you feel secure, okay? Not in like constantly telling you, but in the actions, in who I am as a person. But my late husband used to go through my phone. He used to go through my phone, and I'd be like, I don't know what you're looking for, because anything before you was before you. I'm talking about when we got married, okay? Because when we weren't married, my phone was locked, Hell, I had to lock my phone again once we got married, because he was going through my phone, and then he would see conversations that I was having with my girlfriends via text message or on a group chat with my sisters by love, and I thought that was inconsiderate. Like, you would, because of what they're doing or because we're having a conversation, you automatically assume that I'm guilty by association. Well, anyway, he would go through my phone, and or we would be out, and he would be like, or I would go out with my sisters by love. I was in a social club that I'm retired from. They are still very much active, and I would come home after, because it was the same thing when you met me. I didn't go all the time when I got married because I had a husband, but he was able to come go with us too. But sometimes I wanted to be by myself. I wanted my time with my friends, my sisters, by myself, without you hovering and hearing all our kiki and ha-ha, because you can't talk the same way with somebody's husband sitting right there as you would without him. You more, you because they start looking at you different, start thinking your wife, his wife is like that, and they start looking at you like, oh, she a hoe. They start thinking things about your extended family. So I didn't want to take him all the time, but I would come home, we would go out and eat, and I'd come home, I'd text him, hey, we're going to go get something to eat. He would say, okay. I'd come home, and it'd be like 3:30, okay, because I was always very upfront, very forthright about what I was doing, because I was his wife. And if he was like, I don't want you to, I would have been like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to go home, but I'm going to have a fucking attitude. So, but he would be like, okay. But as soon as I got home, he would be side-eyeing me. Oh, well, who you meet? Or I know, you was looking cute. I know they was looking at you and blah, blah, blah. And honestly, I used to tell him all the time, I'm your wife. I'm your wife. Nobody wants me but you. Even if they did, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. No matter what anybody would say, oh, girl, they checking for you. I never saw it because I wasn't giving off that signal. I was his wife. So all that energy, all that sex appeal, all this goodness was for him. And I had to try and teach him that I'm your wife. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm not stepping out on you. Okay? I need you to know that I'm in this with you. I'm your wife. You need to do what you need to do. And heaven forbid that I decide I want to, then that must mean we're on our way out. Okay, then I'm going to share that information with you, because first it's your responsibility to hear what I'm saying and fix whatever the issue is. And if it can't be fixed, then I have to depart our situation. But I say all that to say, I give you all that background because I had got a new phone. Y'all don't know if y'all remember Blackberries being popping. Well, I had a Blackberry, love my Blackberry. Didn't get rid of my Blackberry when I got my new Android phone. Phone had been in the drawer hiding probably for about a year or some shit. Girl, I got home one day. And he was sitting on the couch. All right, whatever. Hey, babe. Came in, hugged him, kissed him. And he was like, is something you want to tell me? Is there something you want to talk about? I said, no, I had a good night. Then he was like, well, did you used to fool with Whoop-de-Wop from Whoop Wop Wham? One of the motorcycle clubs. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I went through your phone and I see that back when we were dating, mind you, I think we had been married like a year and a half. Back when we were dating, I see you had conversations with him. And on top of that, I see you used to just send all of us the same photo. Listen, I was dating. Hey, we talking about before you. We talking about before we got married. 2011, when I was just getting my feelers out with you, because your ass almost didn't make it. You almost was out, but he made the changes necessary because he thought it was important that I stay in his life. But nevertheless, that was before you. So he wanted to know all this stuff about all these relationships, and if I had fooled with this one particular person and all this other stuff. And I was like, what, this is too much. This is too much. And we're going to have to cancel anything that happened in my past. I don't ask you shit about your past as long as it's not affecting us right now or our future, like that girl that was calling in the middle of the night and shit. And I was like, but what the fuck is going on? And he talking about, oh, she think this my baby. Well, she needs to call at a decent hour. She can bring the baby over. She can come over and we're going to swab and see if the baby's yours. If the baby's yours, then hell, we going to handle our business. But she don't need to be calling at no 1:30 in the morning about no goddamn baby. Okay, she don't fucking need to be calling in what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Like, that's entirely different. These men I had not talked to them in over a year. Over 2 years. So, what's the problem? And I feel like I told him, yeah, we dated. And then he went into, well, did you sleep with him? And I said, now you didn't got crazy. You didn't got crazy. You didn't ask too many fucking questions. What's the point of knowing all of that from back in 2010? What's the point of that? I just don't get why you need to know that. And we're going to just go ahead and say, it's none of your business. Just forget it's my business because I be up here with them and they be. I said, let me tell you something. You just say that's my wife. No matter nothing else, we dated, we hung out, whatever I could have spent on this dick. It didn't even matter. Okay? You get to say but she's my wife. That's my wife. I chose her and she chose me back. That is my wife. Like, so whatever you thought you got, I got the whole package, and you ain't tapped nowhere into what I got. You understand what I'm saying? Like, as your wife, I'm an entirely different creature. As your girlfriend, I'm one thing. As your wife, shit. Let me tell you. Exactly, A. Wilson. He is the chosen one. Yes, girl. Hello. I'm your wife. It changes. I done got all off topic, but I guess that's what happens with situationships, and we've been on here for about 50 minutes. And so I guess it's time to say goodbye. I guess it's time to say goodbye. And I know next week that we will definitely, I should recap. What y'all don't really need no fucking recap. Y'all don't need no fucking recap. I didn't even finish my wine, but I will finish it. 06, I was 18. He was 28. We didn't get serious until I moved in. That was 2008. We had our son in 2010 and our second in 2011. What happened? And married in 2011. Yeah, that's what's up, though. I mean, that's what's up. You had a pass. He had a pass. Your husband definitely had a pass. You was 18. He was 28. He definitely had a pass. But I'm sure you wasn't like, so run down all the names of all the bitches you ever fucked or let suck your dick. Like, ooh. Ooh. I'm so glad that Kingston has his earphones on. But I mean, he's my child. He probably could sit down and talk too. He probably what my mama said, and my mama be on the phone, and she be like, So, you know, I think there was some good. We had some good commentary. Sure, son, it's okay. Go ahead and talk. We live.
I'm gonna take this.
You can have it. Okay. Yeah, but over time, right? Over time, over the years, you know, in conversations. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all one more thing. Y'all may or may not believe in pro-choice. I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice, whatever you decide. So, my husband wanted a baby. I was like, you need to get a real, like, get a regular 9-to-5 for me to have a baby, because, you know, my money is constant, it's consistent. You need a regular 9-to-5. I'll have a baby because it's gonna cost us. You saying you're gonna be a stay-at-home dad? I didn't think so. So you gotta get a regular job. God knew better. God knew that he was gonna take him from me, that he was gonna call him home, because I'd be looking at some beautiful chocolate little girl right now and be sad most of the time that she didn't get a chance to meet her dad. I already have an issue with with my baby boy Kingston with it, so I know God had. Anyway, it was a point that I was making. The point that I was making was, we were talking and he had asked me, had I ever had an abortion? Had I ever had an abortion? He wanted to know how many times. And so I just was like, listen, yes, I've had an abortion. And he was devastated. Like, there are people like me that want children. I said, babe, I get that. But now you want to go into detail so that what, you could be upset and resent me for the rest of our marriage? I don't think so. Know that I'm still capable of having children at the time. I'm still capable of having children. I can still give you a good baby. You just go get that good job and we can have us a baby. And I was like, it ain't got to even be a really great job. It could be enough to take care of daycare, but I can't pay for daycare too. Like, y'all. Anyway, so I was closing out because now we have 53 damn minutes. So let's see. Today was situationships. Next week, we're going to talk about love. What is your definition of love? How do you know? And I'm sure going to need your input, because I'm going to give you what I think love is and my definition, but I'm going to need y'all to share with me what you think it is, because I don't know everything. And a lot of times y'all give me good feedback in them comments and I'd be like, whoo, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I do have my thankful challenge from yesterday, which was day 18, and today, day 19. So I'm going to just upload them. I was going to tell y'all right now, but I'm just going to upload them, okay? I'm just going to upload them. And if you were here, I really want to hear what you were thankful for. So I'm rambling because the wine, that big glass, as Daryl said, is almost gone. But, so this week's situationship, right? Next week we're going to talk about what love is. And oh, you did it yesterday. That was for the 17th. So I got to put up the 18th, D, and then the 19th. So situationship. love, and then we had said something else. How much information is too much information? So I'm gonna write them down on my planner, on my happy planner. And it's going to be between 4 and 5, Queen She, between 4 and 5. I'm really trying to make it for 4. I don't know. I think I got here at like 4:55 today, maybe. I'm not really sure. Only because I went and got my nails done. I was like, they closed. I got to get my nails done. And I had went to my mama's house and had went to eat with my kids and a whole lot of shenanigans. But next week, I'm going to make sure to be here at 4 o'clock. I don't have anything else planned. Yes, yes, Ada. A. Marie, I'm thankful for a woman that loves me so much and wants to marry me, and she loves my kids so much. That's important that they love your children as their own if you have them already. So we've got 2 weeks worth of topics already. Yes, I love it. Okay, so that's it, y'all. That's it. I didn't talk y'all ear off. I love y'all for real in real life. And in addition to what I am thankful for that I will put up for the 18th and today the 19th, I am thankful for you. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next time on the next video and blah, blah, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this wine. I'm gonna finish it. So when I do my next video, I'm probably gonna be lit. Like when I'm doing Real Housewives, I'm gonna be lit. Bye, babes. Bye. Bye, Trees. Bye, D. Bye, A. Marie. Y'all go check out A. Marie and Doran. Yes, Queen She, honey, I got you. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Okay, I'm hanging up for real. I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up. I love y'all. And of course, right, today is all like, how do you stop it? Do you know how to stop it? Last week you didn't have a problem. Oh, we're just gonna hit the X. Bottoms up, Naomi. Okay, you know, like there's no like stop button. Well, we're out.